Hello, wild world of fashion and entertainment. My name is Stephanie Langenfelter. I am a woman who lives in Vermont in the United States, and this is my private pitch to all of you for a company that I have begun to develop, and I need help. And I would like to collaborate with other goddesses, other people who identify as being empowered, beautiful, vibrant, loving, kind, and want to give to the world, transform the world, and cultivate businesses that provide opportunities which are equitable and sustainable for people throughout the world. Come here, Yoda. So my dog is over here eating some grass. Come on, buddy. And I'm just gonna have him come join me so that he's not interrupting the conversation. So if you're interested in learning more about this idea, the business is called Goddess Jeans, G-E-N-E-S. And the goal of this company is to combine the budding industry of cannabis and hemp with transforming not just the clothing industry, but also the mental, emotional, physical, and sexual health of people who identify as women worldwide. So one thing that has bothered me about the clothing industry in the past has been this conversation of sweatshops. And so for any of you watching this video who may have a long history or family history or just a modeling history of utilizing these products, I'm probably guilty of it too in certain ways. This is not a video to shame. This is just a video to draw attention to new things that we're learning as humanity and consciousness continues to bloom. And this is my pitch to be a part of transforming that in a big way. And so I'm also a certified ganjier. I'm a licensed alcohol and drug abuse counselor, finishing up my licensing requirements for clinical mental health. I'm also a tobacco cessation specialist, a psychotherapist, and a licensed K-8 school counselor. I've spent almost 10 years in the service industry as a waitress and a bartender. I've worked in several administrative positions and in public health and education. And I'm also an herbalist, and I enjoy public speaking, and I enjoy making people feel loved and healthy and creating a world where we can enjoy high quality products, where we can enjoy fashion, where we can enjoy beauty, and cultivating that beauty within ourselves and others in ways that are healthy and not about competition and not about judging, and that allow people room for individuality while also contributing to soil health and mental health, especially for women. I just read an article recently that in the cannabis industry that is about to bloom, they have lost a huge percentage of women leaders in the industry over the past couple years. And as the industry has grown and positions have grown, those positions have been, no offense guys, filled by men. And there's a lot of different reasons that we could look at as to why that is. And one of those reasons, at least in my case, part of that could also be motherhood and giving a lot of my time and energy to motherhood and to working with children and to working in service industries that don't provide the same level of compensation. Regardless of whether that's right or wrong, that's just the way that it is. And so now I'm in a position where here I am putting myself out there to the world, sharing my ideas, asking for collaboration. Lizzo, if you're listening to this, please God, listen to this. Please Goddess, listen to this for Goddess Jeans, because I took a DNA test. It turns out you know the rest. So I would love to collaborate with you. Beyonce, Madonna, Grimes, Mae Musk, you name it. If you're interested, one of the first people I wanted to also reach out to, Cameron Diaz. There's so many of you beautiful women who we can look up to as being moral role models who teach young women and people who identify as being female how to embody both independence and femininity, how to embody strength, wisdom, and courage, how to cultivate and grow and glow the light within you and share it with the world, how to teach young women about empowerment and sexual health and fashion. And when we look at the fashion industry and look at what it takes to grow the fabrics that go into it and how the soil is treated, especially because organic fabric is a lot more expensive, it damages the earth and it damages the soil. So with hemp-based clothing, which we can combine hemp, cotton, and nettle, I'm also very interested in silk fabrics and hand-woven things and embroidery. We are able to utilize the scientifically proven power of hemp with the sequestration, the recycling of the excess carbon in the environment through the growing of this hemp, especially when we're using regenerative, non-toxic practices. And not only are we saving the soil collectively, ladies, when we do that, and empowering women through the theme of goddess genes and the programs that we can cultivate and grow together in this beautiful sisterhood goddess garden, sacred garden that I would like to be a part of with all of you, please, and raise up each other, and we all benefit from that, and we all get to enjoy the fruits of those labors, so to speak. Proverbs 31. So we get to clothe the world in clothing that is also good for the world, and we can create a recycled clothing line as well on the side if we were interested in that. So not only do we transform values and morals within society and build up women and create these leadership roles, but we also help small communities throughout the world where we can go in and help put in these farming systems. This would help give them water, because we're going to need to put in the water system, solar panels, internet access, and some of you may know, I don't know about you all ladies, but I've experienced the struggles of being a parent and not earning as much as a man, the struggles of being, which I know there's women out there who earn tons of money, so it's not always about gender, but just that inequity, right? Or that feeling of, I know so many women who have felt trapped by finances before and had to stay in abusive situations or unhealthy situations, unfulfilling situations because of money. So when we teach people how to create abundance with their own hands, with their own natural energy, when we share that energy and put it all in the pot, a little bit in the pot together, all of us, then we can help those communities have what they need in all ways: food, clothing, water, shelter, safety, because again, if you watched my previous video, when these basic needs are met, there's less violence, both amongst women and children as well as between men and women and children. And so through goddess genes, we are able to help women to find that goddess within them, to find that divine feminine, to balance out the energies that organized religion that's been patriarchal and male dominated for whatever reasons, good, bad, or ugly, has been a part of creating this imbalance. And so through goddess genes and combining it with regenerative hemp growing practices and mental health, we are able to create a system that clothes people worldwide in organic, elegant fabrics that are also contributing to saving the soil and improving, empowering the mental health of women and children worldwide. Goddess Genes. Genius. Coming at ya. To a store near you. Mwah. Thank you.